Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, reviewing Married at First Sight Australia, season 12, episode 14. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell and leave a comment down below. So there is some aftermath from the commitment ceremony. We have Billy and Sierra, who did not sleep in the same apartment because they are still at odds after Sierra's confession.
The thing that I've been searching for from Sierra, it was emotional connection. I've kind of left it and put it in her hands to tell me when she's ready. She's told somebody else's husband.
This isn't going to turn into like a narrative that Adrian and I've got something going on, or is it? I feel like Adrian and I relate to each other quite well. I feel like he hears me and he just gets me.
Okay, so in yesterday's episode, I misspoke, and somebody in the comments was like, you didn't see them playing footsies? I did, but let me clarify what I meant to say, and I didn't really have the energy to fix it. So what I meant was, the way the show was trying to make it seem with the preview, it was as if Sierra confiding in Adrian was this big thing to give us evidence of the fact that there's going to be an affair. To me, I don't think that that's enough evidence. I don't think there's an issue with her confiding in somebody who isn't her partner, especially because Ash was also present. So for me, I was like, the show was kind of giving us a misdirect, and I don't think there's an issue with her just, being able to open up with somebody who isn't her partner. The bigger issue is the fact that she can't open up to her partner and that she opened up to somebody else. Now, it being Adrian is only important because we saw them playing footsies. Now, when you add that to the mix, then the affair thing has more validity. But simply confiding in another man in the experiment, to me, that's not good enough reason. So Athena and Adrian are also at odds because of Sierra's confession and his confession. He did say that he was able to open up to Sierra. Now, she's not shocked that Sierra was able to open up, but she is hurt at the fact that he opened up to somebody else. So he's capable. He just doesn't want to do it with her. And that's her biggest thing. It's not the fact that you spoke to Sierra. It's the fact that you weren't able to speak to me. So at the commitment ceremony, another bride, I'm trying to remember her name. I don't know why I forget her name all the time. She's with Dave. Jamie was like, oh, if my man said the things that Ryan had been saying, I would never let it go. Because that happened, Jackie is like, you know what? You're right. I don't want to let it go.
Happy to teach him. And he can have the opportunity to take accountability.
When you dropped me at our wedding, it hurt me that you didn't find out that I had gone to a paramedic until a week later when I told you. It hurt me. When I make a joke about, oh, I've got crazy eyes,
Right.
I would appreciate it if you didn't go around and start joking about them behind my back.
And I
it
said,
took you 3 weeks to buy me flowers. Even when I was asking you to do stuff around the house, like, can you please not do this? I would get responses like, don't tell me what to do. I've been the most supportive partner from day one.
No. You weren't a good wife in the first 2 weeks. You were horrible to me.
The other thing that I have been upset about, the lineup challenge as well.
Why did this woman write down a list of grievances starting from the wedding? Jackie, this is dumb to begin with, but on top of that, you're gonna give stupid examples? Like, girl, Anyways, this whole couple just makes me want to bang my head across my walls. I don't even know. So she's basically saying, I'm here to teach you. This is a learning moment. What credentials do you have to want to teach this man when you were in the same experiment as he is, struggling just as badly as he is? They have both navigated this completely wrong. She's like, I just need you to tell me that I'm a good wife. And he's like, you weren't a good wife. You were horrible to me at the beginning. And it's so interesting how Jackie perceives this as like, Orion has just been nasty to me from the beginning and I have never been able to get some kind of footing with him or whatever. I believe everything that Ryan has been doing has been a response to Jackie's behavior. Now, at the wedding, I'm not even going to touch on that because that whole interaction was just dumb. But the shoe conversation, the I want your hair to be done this way, the I need you to compliment me in this way, the I'm here to teach you and you need to learn from me, and all of these things, the way that he reacts is in retaliation to how she treated him the first time around. The lack of introspection from Jackie is just astounding, truly. I don't know if Ryan would have still been like a piece of work if Jackie didn't react that way, but he's definitely being more difficult because she's acting the way that she has been. Jackie, out of nowhere, decides to reach out to the most random husband to find solace in.
Very strange.
What?
Jackie sent me a text message. She wanted to catch up with me one-on-one without Ree, which was very strange.
Why can't I be there as well? I don't know.
It is weird.
It actually bothers me.
Like, it's not like you guys had this really good friendship that I could see, like, you know, at dinner parties and things like that.
Like, why me?
Maybe she thinks you're hot.
You see, now this is more of a reason to run with this whole potential affair thing because, number one, it's in relation to not being in a good place with your partner. And number two, she messaged Jeff saying, I want to talk to you, but without your wife. This seems like there's intent. Absolutely, there seems like there's intent. I don't know why she reached out to Jeff. Jeff doesn't know why she reached out to Jeff. Like, girl, if you want to vent, just vent. It doesn't have to be this like, oh, let me message you on the low. And for what? You want some excitement in your life? Is that what you're looking for? I feel like you have enough going on with Ryan. Why would you add any kind of mess to the situation? So to give us some reprieve from this chaotic ass couple, we meet a new couple, which is Beth and TJ. Beth has been single her whole life and she is still living in her parents' home. They're trying to kick her out though. And TJ is a Greek Indian who is very familiar with arranged marriages.
I think being a husband is something that separates you from absolutely everyone else in the world.
I've come from such a beautiful family, so I know what it feels like to be loved and cared for and supported.
I hope she's someone that's warm and has good energy, someone that you want to be the best version of yourself for.
She'll be very happy.
I think so.
I think so.
Hi.
Hey, how you going? I'm absolutely stoked. I think she's beautiful. I did feel a spark.
Very fit. Very fit.
It's no surprise that there was an immediate attraction between them. I mean, look at them. They are gorgeous. What the hell? My goodness sake, they are a beautiful couple. They're both happy to be paired together. They live in the same area. They're both so done with the dating scene. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. 0 out of 10. I want to know who's actually enjoying dating right now. If you are, you have to be in like an upper echelon status because us regular folk, it's not fun, or it wasn't fun, let me say. It wasn't fun. Ghetto. So I get why both of them are very excited to like see if the process is going to be a success for them. I think it could be. I think they have a lot of similarities from like being family oriented and the different passions they have in life. And I think it's a good match. As they were reading out their vows, Jackie is now reflecting on her own vows from her marriage, and she feels like Ryan promised her all these things and he's not living up to them. He said that he would promise to love her and speak to her in a certain way and treat her a certain way. Well, girl, are you doing that for Ryan? There's a lot of finger pointing when it comes to Jackie, and it's like, again, introspection. It is severely lacking with this woman. Are you doing the things that you require from Ryan? Didn't think so. After the ceremony, Jackie point blank looks at Ryan and says, were you listening to those vows? And he said, were you listening to those vows?
Did you hear them say, I promise to put you first above all else?
I heard
Did
that.
you hear that? What did you think?
I did hear that part.
Yeah.
And I heard several things as well
Like?
that could apply to you.
I promise to honor you. I promise to respect you. I promise to put you first. That was the commitment that you take on when you marry someone.
That was their vow.
It's a moment to reflect on what love means to you.
It was so funny to me how Jackie tells Ryan, you know, this is a good time to reflect on what love means to you, while simultaneously internalizing what somebody else is saying love means to them in their relationship. Baby girl, comparison is a thief of joy, and you are miserable. Every day, compare. You don't think that I'm the best woman in the world. You don't think that I'm the best wife. You don't think that I'm the prettiest. You don't love me the way that other people love oh my gosh. Exhausting. The only person more exhausting than Jackie is Morena, but honestly, it's neck and neck at this point. The tears, the flip-flopping, the bursts of anger that come out of nowhere, the random text to random husband. Like, I don't know how somebody's mind can just be racing on 10 the way that Jackie's mind races, and it's over irrational things. Irrational things. You are choosing to be upset. The things that she is upset about I can't even speak because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. This is somebody who wants to be the perpetual victim. Like, she must love being the victim the way that she's carrying on. Ryan is clearly annoyed by this show that Jackie is putting on, and he tells her to her face that he's disgusted by her behavior. Honestly, yeah, same.
You're disgusted with what?
I'm disgusted with you.
With me.
What did I do?
You took two beautiful people's vows and tried to turn it into a mini lecture while we were sitting there.
Is that truthful?
That's exactly.
It's not truthful.
She is a lawyer, right? And I felt like I was on trial.
Ryan, why was I crying this morning? Ryan, why was I
no
crying?
idea.
Why was I crying? He dropped me and I hit my head and he did nothing to make up for it.
Jackie is so patronizing, and she's still here like this is a learning opportunity for you while you're in the same experiment. Like, be so for real. I'm convinced that this is a gag couple. If they're not a gag couple, then they both need to see the lady. They do. Something is off with these two. So, in as much as I do believe that they are producer plans, there are people in real life who hold on to unnecessary grudges, or even just holding on to grudges in general. And sometimes it's because those people just cannot let things go. But oftentimes it's because people don't want to address the core issue when they have a conflict with somebody. I also think it's unfair to say, oh, I'm fine, things are okay, when you know that they're not okay, and then raise old beef when you just feel like it at this point. Because if I am in a partnership with you and you tell me we're all good, I'm believing you as my partner. I trust that we're good. And then you bring up old stuff when I thought that we were good. That's a disservice to you because you're living miserably just in silence. And that's a disservice to me because I'm thinking we're building on something. Come to find out, our foundation is weak. Like, address the problem. Don't fake the funk, because look what happens when you fake the funk. You turn out like Jackie. The group asks Jackie and Ryan if they even like each other, and this is the perfect opportunity for Ree to bring up the text to Jeff.
Do you like Jackie? Yes or no?
Not right now, no.
So no. Do you like Ryan? Do you like Ryan?
I do like Ryan.
You don't believe that?
Not after what I've experienced.
If you like Ryan so much, why would you message Jeff behind my back?
Excuse me?
Jeff got a text message from Jackie asking to catch up without me there.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I don't have anyone else's number.
Jackie.
It wasn't behind her back.
She said to me in a text message she wanted to catch up with me by myself. You said just me.
It looks like a shitty move.
I can't. I need the producers to stop playing with me. Like, why are we following this storyline? Why this is so, and you know what makes it so obvious that this is a contrived storyline? The couple whose wedding it is apparently not even seeing all of this go down. How, Sway? If I see any commotion on my wedding day, I'm nipping it in the bud. Hey, excuse me. It's my wedding. Shut up or get out. Thank you. But the bride and groom just didn't notice anything was going on. They noticed it later, but I was like, okay. Either way, whether it's a contrived argument or not, nobody has to be told that it is shady to text another woman's husband, hey, I want to talk to you, but just you, don't bring your wife, in more words or less. Nobody needs to be told that. That's shady, okay? Then we come to find out that at the beginning, Jackie thought that, what's his name now? Jeff is aesthetically what she's looking for and is better suited for her in terms of compatibility compared to Ryan. So now it kind of makes sense why that's the guy that she reached out to. She has a little thing for him. But baby girl, he ain't got a thing for you. If you're going to push up on somebody's man, at least make sure the feelings are mutual. So back to the couple that is supposed to be the main event. Beth and TJ are very pleased that they have been paired together.
I felt instantly nervous.
Did you?
Because I was like, I don't want to stuff this up now.
When you turned around and I saw you, I just felt like instantly calm.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is there anything that kind of worries you about this experiment or about me or anything like that?
Well, I don't have any red flags about you right now.
Nothing?
No. Something that I think you might find as a red flag, haven't had a relationship before.
Sucks that no one's ever appreciated that. Yeah, it's wild.
It's not because of me. I
Yeah.
just haven't found someone that's respected me enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Beth was concerned if her lack of relationships is going to be a red flag for TJ. He says, no, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. She says it's not a matter of like something being wrong with her. It's just that she hasn't found that person who matches what she's looking for. And I hear that. In 2025, the dating landscape is just so... it's so different. It's so ghetto. It's so grimy. It's so nasty. Don't want to be a part of it at all. So I totally get why she's been single for so long. I think what would be more concerning is if you've had relationship after relationship and every single one of them did not last long. Like, that would be a little bit more concerning. Like, why are people fleeing from you? What's up? Or why do you keep cutting things off? Like, are you non-committal? Are you flighty? That would be more of a concern to me. But not being in a relationship up until this point, it's not that bad. So then the episode ends with yet another outburst from Jackie. At this point, Rhea's like, I wash my hands of her. And even Ryan wants to wash his hands of her. But obviously, being her husband, he can't do that.
Do you like me?
Not right now.
This is not a betrayal, right?
Jackie.
Why can't you
it
see?
wasn't.
I am
It wasn't.
upset. I'm happy here. That's all you have to do. I'm crying. You're supposed to support me and comfort me. So deflective. Like,
No.
Jackie, it's not your wedding. Like, let's go over here.
Come on, guys.
Get a grip. Come on, sweetie. The environment, like, this is someone else's wedding. This
Yeah,
could
you're
be
right.
for them.
I agree. Let's go.
Heavy on the it's not your wedding. Have you no shame? Like, I don't know if this is just the African conservatism. I don't know if it's because I was raised in a conservative African household. Okay, let me say that. But we have this thing called shame. And shame will keep you from acting a plumb fool in certain spaces. That's TV. That's at other people's houses. That's at somebody's wedding. I'd be damned if you saw me act the way that Jackie's acting at somebody's wedding. Whether or not it's for an experiment, I would never. Okay, this is not my time. Let me not make it about me. Absolutely not. So all of a sudden, she's like, you know what? You're right. I'm fine. Go see the lady. Go see the lady. I'm done with Jackie. I cannot. I'm sure this is going to keep coming up. So we're going to be on this stupid ride for a long time. Speaking of being on a stupid ride, why the hell is Elliot back? I was wondering why we only got one new couple, and it turns out that Elliot and what's her name, Lauren? Was her name Lauren? I think so. They're back because they're being rematched. Unfair. How many people have been matched with somebody where off rip they're like, no, the compatibility is just not there for me, and they don't get a rematch? No. What is it with Elliot? Why is he so special? I don't. Anyways, he's back. He's getting married to somebody. Lauren's getting married to somebody else. At this point, I kind of want to see them get back married to each other just for the gag, since we're playing jokes as producers over here on this Married at First Sight Australia season 12. Anyways, we'll see how that goes. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.